I'm Doyle Bishop with Tulsa Heaters Midstream. I want to talk to you today about a leadership concept. And that concept is what I would call encouragement. So I think back when I was a young engineer, I think I was probably 27 or so, and I was definitely an individual contributor. I wasn't leading a team, had no one reporting to me. And I was ambitious, and I really wanted to know how I was doing. And so my boss really didn't say much to me other than, hey, do this, and I would do it, and do that, and I would do that. He was a good boss, don't get me wrong. But he eventually got a new boss. And so this new boss came in, and there was a lot of interaction with me and my boss's boss. And I remember after working with him for a few days, he said, hey, privately, he said, hey, Doyle, I want you to know that you're really good with people. And I think you've got a really good future in management because of your personality and the way that you handle people. It was like the greatest thing ever for me, bigger than a raise, bigger than any kind of performance review. Just that one statement, hey, Doyle, you do this really well. And so as a manager, I've used that not for manipulation, because my boss's boss didn't say it for manipulation. I think he said it in earnest, and I believe that he did. And anyway, so in my career, as I've moved up and got into higher and higher leadership positions, I've continued to model that. And again, in the same fashion, not with manipulation, but with really just identifying something in somebody. And of course, what that does is it just brings out the best in someone. It really lifts them up. It causes them to be better than maybe they are. But always it's an honest statement. I think not just in leadership, I think in life, we can all do that. Right? We all have relationships with friends or with family members where we think that person has a talent or a skill or just really a personality trait that we really admire. And so many times we just go through that relationship or we walk through with that person and we never say anything about it. We never say, hey, John, I really like how you are so unselfish and you always think of others, or some other trait that they have that you really admire in them. And I think we miss an opportunity to really, one, make someone feel good about themselves, but also, pull out the best in them so they can acknowledge, hey, I do have this trait, I do have this gift, and then they can use it more. So with that said, use that in relationships, use that in leadership, use that with coworkers, but always use it honestly and not for really gain or manipulation. And I think it'll be something that obviously blesses you and blesses that person as well. Hey, thanks for joining. If you enjoyed this episode, hit like or subscribe to get more information about process heating and Tulsa Heaters Midstream.